The Committee of Finance is hereby called to order. Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Senator Marvin A. Blyden.
Present.
Senator Blyden, present. Senator Samuel Carrion. Senator Carrion, absent. Senator Dwayne M. DeGraff. Senator DeGraff, present. Senator Donna A. Fred Gregory. Senator Fred Gregory, absent. Senator Javon E. James Sr. Senator James Sr., absent. Senator Janelle K. Serow. Senator Serow, present. Senator Kurt A. Vialet.
Here.
Senator Vialet, present. Mr. Chair, you have 4 present, 3 absent.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Any correspondence?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You may proceed.
Correspondence dated August 23, 2022. Honorable Kurt Vialet, Chairperson, Committee on Finance, Legislature of the Virgin Islands, 3022 Estate Golden Rock, Christiansted, St. Croix, Virgin Islands. Dear Chairperson Vialet, please accept this letter as a formal notice of my late arrival to today's Committee on Finance meeting, which is scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. in the Fritz E. Lowette's conference room on St. Croix. Please have all circulated documents placed on my desk for immediate review upon my arrival. Thank you for your consideration in this matter. Kindest regards, Donna Fred Gregory, President, 34th Legislature of the Virgin Islands.
Please mark Senator Fred Gregory as tardy.
Mr. Chair, you have 4 present, 2 absent, 1 tardy.
Any more correspondence?
No, Mr. Chair.
You may proceed and read the agenda into the record.
The Committee on Finance Fiscal Year 2023 budget hearing for Tuesday, August 23, 2022 at 9 a.m. in the Fritz E. Lowette's Legislative Conference Room, Christiansted, St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. The Committee on Finance will receive testimony on the proposed fiscal year 2023 executive budget for the government of the Virgin Islands of the United States. At 9 a.m., the Virgin Islands Lottery. Invited testifiers, Raymond J. Williams, Executive Director. At 12:30 p.m., Casino Control Commission. Invited testifiers, Marvin Pickering, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. At 2 p.m., the Virgin Islands Waste Management Authority. Invited testifiers, Roger Merritt, Jr., Executive Director. Mr. Chair, this concludes the reading of today's agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good morning to the people of the Virgin Islands. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning to the testifiers. First before us, we have the Virgin Islands Lottery, the Executive Director, Raymond Williams. I'm going to allow him to put his name and title on the record, and then I'll allow the members of his staff to do likewise. Director Williams.
Good morning, Raymond J. Williams, Executive Director, VI Lottery.
Next.
Good morning, Verita Carmichael, Human Resources Director.
Good morning, Lamar Jacobs, Director of Security and Investigations.
Good morning, Victoria Burgess, Director of Marketing and Public Relations.
Good morning. Enoch Noel, Director of Information Technology.
Thank you. We also have 2 individuals who are going to be participating virtually. Sir Benjamin.
Good morning, Dwayne Benjamin, Deputy Executive Director.
You also have Mr. Watson.
No, Ms. Proctor.
Ms. Proctor.
Hi, good morning. Charlene Proctor, Chief Financial Officer.
Okay, that's it for you?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, you may proceed with your testimony.
Sure. Good morning, the Honorable Kurt Vialet, Chairman of the Committee on Finance, members of the Committee on Finance, and other senators present. Good morning to my lottery family, our awesome dealers, members of the VI Lottery Commission, the lottery leadership appearing virtually, and to the listening and viewing audience. I am Raymond J. Williams, Executive Director of the VI Lottery. In attendance with me today, either in person or virtually, to present our fiscal year 2023 budget for review are Mr. Dwayne Benjamin, Deputy Executive Director, Ms. Shalon Proctor, Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Verita Carmichael, Human Resources Director, Ms. Monique Wenner, my confidential executive assistant, Mr. Enoch Noel, Director of Information Technology, Ms. Victoria Burgess, Director of Marketing and Public Relations, and Mr. Lamar Jacobs, Director of Security and Investigation. Let me start by saying a big thank you to my VI Lottery family, the Virgin Islands Lottery Commission, and our dealers. Without them, our program would not be as successful as it is today. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate our 2022 Employees of the Year, Mr. Lamar Jacobs, Director of Security and Investigations from St. Croix, and Ms. Javerne Blash, Administrative Coordinator, St. Thomas. Today, my objective is to share with you, the members of this august body, our continued vision of our wave of opportunity. As I have shared for the last 3 years since assuming this position, today we want each of you to appreciate our path forward. We are about to launch yet a new campaign. I am VI Lottery. VI Lottery is me. This new campaign is designed to empower our customers, our residents, and citizens all. We must develop a strong sense of pride in our traditional lottery game. We want everyone to own it and feel it. We must make this product one that suggests we are a part of this enterprise that provides not just a product that generates dollars to pay prizes, but a product that gives opportunities for the improvement of all lives throughout the Virgin Islands community. During FY22, the VI Lottery's strongest accomplishment was our ability to consistently generate revenue from our traditional lottery sales of approximately 54%. I really wanted to get our new games online within the fiscal year, but because of circumstances beyond my control, we did not make that happen. I do, however, want to report that we have made great strides to ensuring that our contractor for Instant Scratch and other games, that being Caribbean Lottery, are feverishly working to make it a reality. Recently, Commission Chairperson Jennifer O'Neill and I visited with Caribbean Lottery leadership in Barbados, what is considered the Antillean region for the mother company IGT. Our message was absolutely clear. We want these games developed and rolled out with a sense of exigency. In our meetings, we also discussed other updates to their platform and equipment to include better branding in our retail locations. This should be completed, hopefully, by the end of third quarter of FY23. We also had an exchange between the VI Lottery leadership and the Lottery Bureau of Puerto Rico's leadership. We visited with them in the latter part of 2021, and they visited with us in early April of this year. The purpose of the visits was for both teams to learn about each other's operations and management, the similarities and the differences, and most importantly, to talk about the illegal sale of their tickets here in the Virgin Islands. The Virgin Islands Lottery Commission convened and approved our FY23 budget on June 14th, 2022. In this budget, we have added capacity to host an additional extraordinary draw, moving it from twice a year to now 3 times a year. Hopefully, This will enhance our ticket sales and provide yet another opportunity for our customers to win a $500,000 grand prize. Also in the budget, we have increased the opportunity to award more money to our nonprofits via our scholarship program and to hire additional enforcement officers. Senators, the Virgin Islands Lottery continues to ride on this wave of opportunity. Our vision to make the Virgin Islands Lottery the preeminent game of choice in the Virgin Islands is very much alive. Allow me to highlight a few of our accomplishments and FY23 goals. Division of Administration. Number one, approval and implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding between VI Lottery and Tennessee Lottery by MUSCLE. MUSCLE is a multi-state lottery association to host emergency draws in the event that we experience a storm and cannot perform Powerball and Mega Million draws. Number two, approval and implementation of our alternative lockdown procedure by MUSCLE. Number three, successfully completed MUSCLE's review and audit. This is a requirement to maintain our accreditation to participate in the Powerball and Mega Million games. Number four, Franklin Building potential renovation and relocation of our St. Thomas office. Number five, begin the implementation of our remote Powerball and Mega Million draw operation. Human resources. Number one, the continuation of COVID protocols within our offices. Number two, participation in the Division of Personnel's health and wellness programs. Number three, we completed both union negotiations for our rank and file and supervisors unions. Number four, we hosted an employee Easter egg hunt for employees in both districts. Number five, our Mother's Day Lottery Amazing Race and Scavenger Hunt. Number six, our Father's Day gift card presentation. Number seven, Employee Relations Committee on St. Thomas upcoming social activity in September. Number eight, our customer service, sexual harassment in the workplace, drug-free workplace trainings will be completed prior to the end of this fiscal year. Number nine, employee director engagement, dinner with the director. Number 10, VI Lottery, employer of choice, small agency, great pride. Number 11, succession planning, cross-training of our employees. And number 12, new employee acquisition. Enforcement. Officers have been redeployed into the field to perform surveillance and intelligence gathering. Number two, joint law enforcement partnership initiatives, search and seizure of illegal lottery tickets and other gaming devices. Number three, we have purchased new equipment, uniforms, and vehicles for our enforcement team. Number four, we also improved on the law enforcement salaries to make and keep them competitive with other agencies, public and private. Number five, further goal is to hire additional enforcement officers in both districts. Number six, the acquisition of additional surveillance equipment to assist in the generation of search and seizure operations and to gain intelligence. Number seven, more training on case management, tactical skills, and search and seizure procedures and techniques. Number eight, trainings. Detective and criminal investigator training by PATC. B, certification in interviewing and advanced interrogation by Reed and Associates. Warrant service. See? D, firearm instructor. This gives our officers the ability to assist post with training territorially. E, enforcement, development, and enhanced VLT operations policy guidance. F, enforcement of retailer and entertainment sites, inspections, and form tracking. Number G, officer recruitment, post-certification training. Marketing. Number 1, I am Virgin Islands Lottery. Virgin Islands Lottery is me. Campaign development. It's a public campaign to develop awareness about illegal games via education and enforcement and new game generation. Number 2, traditional lottery, brand loyalty ticket competition. The person with the most tickets, 1 per draw, wins $5,000, and the person with the oldest lottery ticket wins a $1,000 contest in each district. Number 3, initiation of the second chance drawing. Number 4, the creation of a VI lottery app to secure subscription lottery sales. Number 6, further utilization of other technologies to improve our product and sales. Number 7, to enhance our customer and dealer experience in our lobbies. We are about to install seating and a distinct queuing system that will provide our dealers with more comfort and transaction ease. Number 8, the continued relationships with the Division of Festivals at the Department of Tourism. Number 9, we had 56 applicants for financial scholarships. We approved 47 of them. Several applicants were not nonprofits, so they were denied. I must also note that our application numbers are back to pre-COVID status. Just to highlight a few of those applicants: Fathers in the Community, Christiansted Community Alliance, the Level Up Conference, Access to Racial Health Institute, St. John's School of the Arts, St. John Singers, VI Children's Museum, Charming Twirlers Majorette Organizations, the VI Basketball Federation, the Synchro Track Club, the US VI Softball Federation, the VI Volleyball Federation, Emancipation Garden Christmas Organization, Healthy Encores, 10 Sleepless Nights, the VI Bowling Federation, and the VI Soccer Federation. Information and technology. Number 1, improvement of ticket printing processes. Number 2, the development of a new technology solution that will better incorporate all aspects of accounting, point of sale systems, and administration. Number 3, the development of a single digital platform. Number 4, the use of technology to create a paperless and green environment. And number 5, the purchase and deployment of new technological equipment. Some of the conferences and seminars that we've attended is the Cabinet Transformational Leadership Workshops, Global Gaming Exposition, better known as G2E, and NASPO Professional Development Series, NASPO being the National Association of State Provincial Lotteries, NAGRA, is the National Association of Gaming Regulatory Associations, IGAR, International Association of Gaming Regulations, and Muscles Directors Meetings, virtually and in person. Executive Director and Lottery Commission. The Commission and senior staff will be attending a weekend workshop to further develop our policies and procedures, along with some staff development in November. We are continuing to review opportunities to restructure our prize points based on community input, focused groups, and market research studies that were performed in FY21. It is our goal to send to the legislature via the Office of the Governor several amendments to Title 32 that governs the lottery. We've completed our FY20 financial audit done by Burt Smith and Associates. I also want to note that we had no audit exceptions. Number 5, Southland Gaming VI has completed and opened their new entertainment center on St. John, known as the Parrot Club, bringing them to a total of 3 gaming entertainment centers. We also have 39 retailers with 615 active gaming machines, VLTs, between St. Thomas and St. John. Caribbean Lottery, our other contractor, has a total of 60 retailers territory-wide. The VI Lottery currently employs 43 persons at an annual salary of $2,329,801.55, with 1 vacancy. Our FY22 operating income as of June of this year is $7,619,580 compared to $8,035,170 in FY21. These are just a few of the highlights at the VI Lottery. We will continue to ride the wave of opportunity while maintaining our vision of making the VI Lottery the preeminent game of choice. I have presented our fiscal year 23 accomplishments and our FY23 goals and vision. I would like now for our CFO to provide our financial picture for fiscal year 23. And after, we'll show a video. After that, we will stand ready to answer questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Williams. You may proceed. Ms. Proctor.
Good morning. Good morning, Honorable Kirk Bailey, Chairman of the Committee on Finance and members of the Committee of Finance. The Virgin Islands Lottery Commission approved budget for fiscal year 2023 projects total operating revenue totaling $22,232,866, comprised of the following: traditional game, $9,023,175. Compensation from contractors, $13,288,191. Broken down as follows: Southland Gaming, $11,659,488. Caribbean Lottery Services, $1,628,703. Other income, $21,500. Although 3 extraordinary drawings are being budgeted for fiscal year 2023, a 1.49% decrease is budgeted in the traditional game revenue due to an anticipated fiscal year 2022 $1 million drawing that was canceled due to COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, a 4.82% increase in compensation from contractors is projected. Based on current revenue trends and other planned marketing initiatives, the Virgin Islands Lottery is expected to meet its traditional game projected budgeted amount as indicated above. As of June 30th, 2022, revenues totaling $8,521,304 was generated from the traditional lottery game sales. $9,580,151 was received from Southland Gaming, and $1,154,144 was received from Caribbean Lottery Services. Based on actuals as of June 30th, 2022, a 15.85% increase in revenues is projected for the traditional lottery game, which is 6.85% less than fiscal year 2021 due to the loss of sales impacted by the pandemic. We are getting back to normal with our revenues, but we are not quite there yet due to other environmental factors. We also project a 10.4% increase in revenues from Southland Gaming and a 7.56% increase from Caribbean Lottery. Total direct costs are projected at $8,162,995. This includes prize expense, printing, drawing operations, Powerball Mega Million drawing costs, dealers' bonuses and expenses, and bonus prizes for extraordinary drawings. As a result of in-house printing and reduced transportation costs, the Virgin Islands Lottery realized savings in the amount of $160,657.91. Broken down for fiscal year 2021 was $85,982.66, and fiscal year 2022 to date, $74,675.25. Prior to in-house printing, our expected cost for this operation to date would have been $149,180. $4,240,582 is budgeted for salaries and benefits, inclusive of negotiated employee increases. Advertising and promotion, professional services, and other general administrative and capital outlays total $3,343,480. Total operating expenses are projected at $15,747,050, with operating income of $6,585,809. Monetary transfers for fiscal year 2023 are projected as follows. Educational Initiative Fund and Pharmaceutical Assistance Program, $1,993,229. GRS Retirees Bonus Fund, $1,328,819. Horse Racing Improvement Fund, $349,785. Although not mandated, $100,000 is budgeted for the Office of Veterans Affairs for administrative cost assistance, which results in a total contribution of $5,765,062 to these government programs for fiscal year 2023. To date, an appropriation to the Office of Veterans Affairs have been made in the amount of $50,000 based on the request, and a total of $4,307,813 was paid in mandated transfers to date for fiscal year 2022, which is broken down as follows. Educational Initiative Fund and Pharmaceutical Assistance Program, $1,610,149. GRS Retirees Bonus Fund, $1,073,433. Horse Racing Improvement Fund, $14,082. The Virgin Islands Lottery project a total expense of $21,426,518 with a net income of $906,348 for fiscal year 2023.
Thank you so much, Ms. Proctor, and thank you, Director Williams. We're going to go straight into a 6-minute round, colleagues.
We have the video.
Oh, you have a video you want to show?
Yeah.
Okay, let's,
Ms.
media.
Burgess, in a record.
Good morning. Good morning, Victoria Burgess, Director of Marketing and Public Relations. So the campaign that you guys will be seeing us roll out in the upcoming months is broken down into 2 portions. The first portion is to educate the public about illegal gaming and the negative impact that it has on our community, not only economically, but socially via the crimes that it's linked to. And the second portion is meant to instill a sense of pride for the Virgin Islands Lottery game. From 1938, under Governor Kramer, Virgin Islands Lottery was created to provide opportunity for Virgin Islanders, and to this day it continues to do so. We are the oldest continuous lottery in the United States, and that's something that we should be proud of, and we want to share that message with the community and make sure that they have a sense of ownership for the game as well. So what we're going to be showing you today is just a sneak peek of the enforcement portion, the messaging that we want to get out to the community.
It is my duty to target, identify, and disrupt any illegal lotteries not sanctioned by the Virgin Islands Lottery. Recent data from a study shows we are currently losing $80 million a year from illegal lotteries that are unsanctioned and unregulated. The Virgin Islands Lottery Division of Security and Investigation is taking a proactive approach as we target and disrupt illegal gaming in the territory. We have partnered with the Department of Justice as we strengthen our laws. We utilize the good relationship that we have with our first line of defense, which is our dealers. Justice will be served to those who continue to support illegal gaming in the territory. If you are aware of any illegal activity, you can leave that information on our website, www.winusvilottery.com, or you could leave a tip on our tip line at 778-6360. Support, report, defend. Based on the Virgin Islands Code, any game of chance not sanctioned by the Virgin Islands Lottery is deemed illegal. These funds that leave the territory untaxed and unregulated support a myriad of criminal activity. This includes prostitution, human trafficking, drug smuggling, and money laundering. Real lottery games can be easily identified in the Virgin Islands. The traditional lottery, which is sold by the Virgin Islands Lottery, or games from Caribbean Lottery. This includes Powerball, Mega Millions, Keno, Pick 4, and Scratch and Win games. If you are aware of any illegal activity, you can leave that information on our website, www.winusvilottery.com. I'm doing my part. Now I need you to do yours. Support, report, defend.
Thank you so much, Director Williams. You have a next video, or that's it?
We're going to preview this
I
morning.
thought you were going to put out the I Am Lottery.
That coming.
Okay.
That's a sneak peek, man.
I thought it was coming
There's
today.
a whole lot more work coming.
Okay,
with
good
that.
thing. Colleagues, we are going to go to a 6-minute round. I want to also welcome Senator Carrion. Madam Clerk, please put him as present, and Senator Jabin James, please put him as present. We'll begin with a 6-minute round, and we have Senator Blyden, who's participating virtually today. He's going to lead it off. Senator Blyden, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Good morning to my colleagues, the viewed and attending audiences, staff, central staff. Good morning, Director Williams.
Good morning.
And your support team there. And thank you so much for that most comprehensive testimony. I appreciate the data and the numbers that you put forth. You're on point today. Thank you for that. I also want to start by saying congratulations to Mr. Jacobs and Ms. Blash. Both of them are Employees of the Year, and I want to congratulate them and thank them for the work they do and to continue doing the great work on behalf of the Virgin Islands Lottery. Let me go to the numbers. Ms. Proctor, good morning. Let me ask, because you spoke to environmental factors that are affecting some of your revenues. What factors are we speaking to succinctly? Can you speak to that, please?
You want me to answer that, or Ms. Proctor?
Let Ms. Proctor answer since she's the one that brought it up.
Good morning, Senator Blyden. Thank you for your question. Some of the things that we had is where we had to close due to COVID, and just the bare fact of how we live in right now.
Okay, very well. Director Williams, also, you spoke to the 3 drawings, and 3 special drawings and the impact of some $1 million loss in respect to that. I know that in post a report is showing in terms of traditional games, we have a decrease there of some $2 million. Can you speak to that briefly?
Yeah, so the board approved an additional, we call it the EX draw, extraordinary draw. And the objective there is to help to raise additional revenue. When we normally do the EX drawing, we can sell anywhere in the neighborhood of 60 to almost 72. I think the very last one we did is about 82% of our tickets were sold. So the objective is to repeat. That's like the prizes are the attraction, the prizes being the $500,000 as a major prize, and then the raffles also help to enhance that. Relative to the loss, the lottery had budgeted and planned to host an activity last December, and we're working. I have my director of marketing working on hopefully putting on that initiative this year. And the initiative is to host a ball drop activity, similar to that of the New York ball drop that you see on the first of the year. Our objective is to do multiple sales at a time. That activity, the grand prize of that activity will be $1 million. Of course, you're going to pay $30 for a ticket now. But the objective is to generate the level of revenue that we would have in the last, if we had been able to conduct that process last January 1 of this year anyway.
And in speaking to you, you spoke in your testimony to the third quarter of 2023 when it comes to branding and advertisement. What does the budget look like in terms of branding and advertisement?
I'm going to yield to Victoria. Branding and advertisement.
Okay, just to clarify your question, you're asking what those funds are going to be allocated, how those funds are going to be allocated?
No, I know not how they're going to allocate it, what the budget looks like in terms of branding and advertising, because we know marketing plays a great role when it comes to advertising. What does the budget look like for that portion?
2 minutes.
Okay, let me, if I understand your question, the branding portion of it will cover the expenses of the new creation of our vision. It'll cover all of our EX drawing activities where we do giveaways and things like that. So primarily that's where those dollars are spent.
Okay, very well. And I know that it's showing that you have 3 vacancies when it comes to your board. Where are those vacancies located? St. Thomas? How much in St. Thomas? How much in St. Croix? And what is the to fill those vacancies?
I think it's one a week. Both on St. Croix? Both on St. Croix. We had one member died this year, actually. And we have another 2 that are, their time are up, but, we've sent names up to the governor for replacements or for additional terms, and we're waiting for that to go through that process.
And you also spoke to your employees. You have 43 employees, and you have 1 vacancy. What is that position?
It's a cashier 2 position on St. Thomas. Yes, we promoted an employee in St. Thomas from a cashier 3 to an assistant supervisor. So that created a vacancy for a cashier 2.
And you're in the process of filling a vacancy, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay, and let's talk about your contractors, the frontline individuals who push your tickets. And you spoke to trying to onboard 4 extra contractors for 23 fiscal year. I know you spoke of the relationship you have with the contractors. Where did you get that magic number from, 4?
Okay, I don't understand what 4 contractors you're talking about. We only have 2 contractors. I don't know if you're speaking about our dealers.
Yes, the dealers.
Time.
The dealers, yes, Director. The dealers I'm speaking to.
Okay, what specifically about the dealers. I don't know.
You spoke your testimony, I believe that you say you want to have 4 extra for the 23 fiscal year. So did you mention that? in
No,
your
I
testimony?
don't recall speaking to 4 additional dealers. No.
Okay, I stand corrected. I could have sworn I heard you say that. And lastly, Mr. Chen, clothing training. I know you spoke in your testimony about training for the employees, etc. How often do you do training for the employees, and what the costs on an annual basis when it comes to training?
I can't give you costs specifically, but I know Ms. Carmichael was responsible for how our training processes work. The different leadership team members would request specific type trainings that are germane to their divisions, but all of it has to filter through HR, and HR is key for planning all of the other, what I like to use the word mandatory trainings, sexual harassment, drugs in the workplace, EAP referrals, whatever those may be. So that's where you'll see budgeted the amount, I think it's like $60 or something $1,000 for those and off-island trainings as well.
Thank you so much for responding, and thank you so much, Mr. Chair, for the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Blyden. Your total number of employees, you said it is 47?
No, 43. It was 47 last year, I believe.
Okay.
47, yeah, something like that, yeah.
But you're not seeking to fill, how many vacancies you're projecting for FY23?
The cashier position, we're also looking to add 2 additional law enforcement personnel. And
A senior internal control specialist?
oh no, that one, we have that budgeted, but in speaking with our Bert Smith and Associates, what they recommend that position should fall under the board and not under the purview of my leadership.
Okay, but it would still be funded in your budget?
Yes, it would be
Just
funded.
fall under the purview of the board?
Correct.
Okay. And your breakdown of positions by district, how many employees in the St. Thomas St. John district, how many employees in St. Croix?
Ms. Carmichael?
Good morning, Verita Carmichael, Human Resources Director. Exempt employees, 27. The breakdown for that is on St. Thomas is 17, St. Croix 10. On St. Croix, we have 11 classified employees and 5 classified on St. Croix, for a
You said St.
total
Croix
of
twice.
16.
Classified, how much in St. Croix?
Classified is 5 on St. Croix,
And how much in St. Thomas?
11.
Okay, so overall, 28 positions, St. Thomas, 15 St. Croix?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you. Senator DeGraff, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, testifiers. All of you listening and present. I see wage increases. Man, you talking my kind of stuff? No, but your chief of law enforcement is the only person I don't see get a wage increase.
Because that position is being transitioned. That person is no longer going to be employed with the VI lottery. That person is being transitioned out of the VI lottery. So we will have an opportunity to hire a chief of enforcement.
And the position will receive a wage increase?
No, it's a new person coming into the position.
Okay, so that one's staying. Okay, so also I see where you have some enforcement vacancies at a higher salary than enforcement where you have a fill spot.
No,
one enforcement officer about 45.
Okay, so those positions are new positions that have been added, the 2 enforcement officers. Within this fiscal year, we've improved the salaries of our current enforcement officers twice. And they're now standing somewhere at around $55,000 each.
So the numbers where you have in here aren't the current?
Because
increases?
those...
in the post-audited report, you have a copy of it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the numbers for the increases for enforcement officers, no, it ain't 55.
It's now at 55. That's just recent.
Okay, so then it's 2 raises. It went from 47 to 49 now to 55?
Absolutely correct.
Okay, so then the whole list in here is off then?
No, not the entire listing, just those two positions probably. But if you were to look, Ms. Proctor, you want to take that one?
Yeah, if you could explain that for me.
Good morning, Senator DeGraff. Repeat your question, please.
I have in the post auditor's report the two enforcement officers at 49, 743, 72. I'm being told now it's 55 for those two.
Okay. When I prepared the budget, the budget was prepared at the current salary with the proposed increases. As the director just explained, the increases only took effect August 15th after the completion of the budget.
But you said the current salary. What was their current salary?
55.
No.
It's currently at 55 now as of August 15th. So the current salaries, the enforcement officers currently was at 47,000 when the budget was prepared.
So now you have an enforcement officer.
47, 8, 30, 50, sorry.
Right, for those two in particular. Then they went to 49,
One was
7.
at 47.
Okay, so let me clarify.
One was at 47,
Yeah.
two was at 47, 8, 30, 50, and three of them moved to 55,000.
Right. Okay, so from the 47 to 49 or to 55. Correct.
Correct.
Okay, then you have an enforcement officer, St. Croix Phil, 38,000 to 45,000. But you have two enforcement vacant spots at 47,000. Above that officer that's filled.
So the one position that has been filled on St. Croix, that individual is in the post class presently. So she came in at that salary, and after successful completion, we hope to adjust her salary as well. The other two positions, remember, the other two positions was just added to the budget for the additional two enforcement officers.
I got you. I'm just looking in terms of how much. So the post officer would go to what salary?
Currently, what is her salary? I think it's 43?
35.
35. After successful completion, will more than likely take her up to 47.
2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll come back. What I want in regards to sales, I think it was the post-audit report, I believe it was page 5, where it showed that the licensing fees, and stuff remain the same. Licensing and permit fees, projection for 2022 budget and 23, 19,000. That's $19,000 in terms of the fees remaining the same. But you will say you showed a decrease in overall sales of total amount of, again, page 5, where you say revenues, license and permit fees, 22 and 23 from 19,000 remain 19,000.
That's a projection.
Projection.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying, your fees, your overall fees in collection of revenues, overall estimation went down.
Well, and remember, our numbers reflect through June, so we still have several months in the fiscal year. I anticipate that most of these numbers will go beyond FY22.
Okay, and what type of projections have we seen from Southland Gaming on St. John itself since they opened, or what you're looking at from them?
I can't give you an exact number,
right,
since they just opened, but if you give me a minute, I'm going to look through to see what our revenues, we look at revenues for entertainment centers on a weekly basis generally. So give me a minute, let me see if I can.
Okay, and I guess before my time run out, in regards to the training for, are your enforcement officers back up and full operation right now?
Yes, Director Jacobs.
And how many of them individually or as a team have gone training? What trainings have each of them taken? Not each per se, but I mean for them to get them back up to par and then going forward.
Good morning, Lamar Jacobs, Director of Security and Investigation. To answer your question, Senator, all officers have gone to trainings anywhere from advanced interrogation, case management, tactical training, search and arrest, warrant training. Moving forward, we're going to be doing a lot more technological-based training in terms of surveillance. upgrading our ability to see what's going on out there.
Okay, and finally, get them training and testifying in court, because that's sort of win the case. Okay,
very
so
important.
not that they alone, but all law enforcement officers should have that particular training. Thank you for the time, Mr. Chair.
Can I just answer the last question on the Parrot Club? So with the Parrot Club, as of, let's say, 7/31, they had net revenues of $73,000, 758 cents.
Just say it again.
7375883. And that was just for that one single week, effective 7/25 to 7/31.
For 1 week.
1 week.
And what is the split in that? That's what is the split that the lottery get? How much does?
Okay, so, Lord, things are small. So where it comes to entertainment centers, anything up to $300,000, we get 32%. Anything over, between 3 and 600 TOW, we get 37.5%. And anything over $600,000, we get 50%.
Okay, so you're projecting that with this particular establishment, they're going to be over 600,000.
I hope.
Well, based on the numbers, the 1 week numbers, they only in 10 weeks they're over. In 9 weeks.
Well, I always remember,
the newness of it, yeah.
Yeah, but I was using the word environmental impact. People coming through the tourist season, as opposed to people playing in the district or on the island. It can vary.
Okay. But even if those numbers cut in half, based on 52 weeks, we are going to easily surpass the 600,000. So we should be able to get 50% of that. What's your average ticket sales per drawing?
Percentage-wise, like I stated, around 54. It can fluctuate from 52 to 60 or 62. It varies by draw.
And that's 30,000 tickets printed each draw?
Not printed.
Okay.
We only print what we sell.
Okay, and you have the capacity to sell 30,000?
34,000.
34,000. Okay, so 50% you're averaging like a little
Almost
more than-
18,000 per draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your number, you said 615 gaming machines among 39 retail spots. That 615 is inclusive of the entertainment centers?
No, those are just strictly retailers.
So tell me the entertainment centers total now.
Total what? Number of pieces of equipment?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know that number offhand.
Can somebody get it? We have two entertainment in St. Thomas and one in St. John.
Yeah, we have 3. I don't.
Okay, so I'll go on to the next senator, and if you could have one of your staff provide you with that number. Senator Sarro, you recognize.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning to all. Director Williams, the PAP funds, the Pharmaceutical Assistance Program funds, that's our rollover from last year, or that is the amount?
No, that's one of our mandatory transfers.
Okay, so that's for this fiscal year?
Yes, that's right, yes.
And it's 1.9, right?
That's right, yes. Okay. No, I think it's, Ms. Proctor, that's what's projected for 23. I think the...
1.6? I think that's
yeah,
a different number.
I'm going to tell you now.
Morning, Senator Starru. We have paid $1,610,149 so far in the pharmaceutical assistance funds.
Okay.
To include even the educational initiative fund as well. Those two are, I think, at 15%
Okay.
of our revenue.
The impress funds. Okay, got it. I just wanted to see what was our rollover, because when we expanded our legislation, there was some rollover funds. Clearly, they weren't being spent. So at the end of the 1.6 was actuals or?
That's actual to date for the fiscal year. There's more than likely going to be another payment.
Okay. Mr. Jacobs, how long have you deployed your enforcement officers, as of when? Because it seems to be recent.
Good morning, Senator. The enforcement team has been deployed from last year, upwards of about 6 months.
6 months? Okay. Now, are any of your lottery officers post-certified right now?
Yes, ma'am. Everyone currently on board is post-certified, and we have one more getting ready to come out of the academy in St. Croix.
Okay. Are they attending trainings?
Yes, ma'am.
How many? I don't see, where are you on your expenses? Where's the training budget?
All the trainings are rolled up under HR.
HR? And what is that
Primarily.
amount? I don't see it, that's why.
Ms. Proctor, can you give the number for the training on the HR, please?
Morning, Senator Saru again. Training.
Yeah.
The training budget is a total of $80,000 for security and investigations. It's budgeted at $12,000.
So security gets 12,000 for trainings? Roughly.
Yes.
How often do you go to training?
So training is, again, is identified based on as soon as the officers are available to travel out. So far, we have had each officer on board right now, within the year that I've been here, has went to 2 trainings stateside. They've done detective and criminal investigator training. They've done certification in advanced interrogation by Reed and Associates. Locally with posts, we've done warrant service training, and we'll also have done firearm instructor training.
Okay, just making sure you have a very specialized job. So
Yes,
after you finish the academy and everything else, it's imperative that that training takes place. Now, you had a lottery chief when? The chief is leaving, but you had a lottery chief when?
Okay, now let me answer that. And we haven't hired a new chief yet.
Hold on.
We're transitioning.
Hold on. When did you hire the lottery chief?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay. Was the lottery chief post-certified?
No.
Okay. Was he denied law enforcement status?
Okay, so was he denied?
Law enforcement status.
What do you mean by denied law enforcement? I don't get it.
After not being post-certified, you could still have a hearing and be given some law enforcement privileges.
So I'll go this far with that. The officer was given, let's use the word due process, through the post council.
Okay, so when did post make the determination that he was not qualified?
That's a few months ago.
November, right, roughly?
I don't remember exactly.
Mr. Jacobs is not in November 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
So your director, your lottery chief, was denied post in 2021?
Yes.
2 minutes.
All right. So can you explain to me why, if that lottery chief was denied post in 2021, why was the lottery chief still collecting a paycheck up until the 11th of this month?
That was a determination made in-house by me.
So you pay somebody, hold on, Mr. Williams. So we say somebody is not qualified to be the lottery chief, but we still give them a full paycheck from November until the last pay period for not having done anything based on their position. And now today we're saying they're transitioning somewhere else. Is that okay?
It's not okay, Senator, but there are other pieces to that I literally am not going to get into. Why the process has taken the point in time, or the period of time it has taken.
We're paying an employee for 9 months,
I
roughly a full paycheck. Do you know how that demoralizes or how that impacts employee morale? So today, I think it was disingenuous to say, oh, the chief we're getting a new chief, but we were paying a chief for not being a chief.
So how is it disingenuous?
Because the truth wasn't told. I had to pull it from you just now. And you may disagree with me, and I know the finance chair is there, but this practice cannot continue in government. That's defrauding the government of the Virgin Islands. So I need to understand, Mr. Jacobs, how were you signing this man's time every 2 weeks? And who was above you signing his paycheck and approving his time every 2 weeks? And how was he even given a check every 2 weeks for 9 months, having never worked from November 2021 because they were post-certified? That is criminal. Mr. Chair, thank you for the time.
Thank you.
And the answer to...
One second, I think we have lost, let me check, I think we have lost St. Thomas. This committee stands in recess for 2 minutes.
Okay.
just saying.